Yes. What is up, guys? It is Kane here, and welcome. Today, I have 10 tips and tricks to help you improve at Apex Legends. Now, Apex Legends has recently had an increase in players in Season 9 Legacy, so this is mainly for the new players, but maybe there's some tips and tricks in here that even veteran players could learn. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so coming in at number 1 is a movement trick you can do with wall jumping. That's to propel yourself forward over the wall rather than bouncing away from it. All you do is a normal wall jump where you jump as soon as you hit the wall, but simply hold forward on the stick and you'll be able to go over it instead of backwards. As you can see on screen, I have a controller layout showing you how to do it. Alright, so coming in at number 2, we have pay to win skins. Now what I mean by pay to win skins is skins that have a raised iron sights. For instance, we go to the R9s, Outlands Avalanche and Cutting Edge both have a raised iron sight. There you got the Wingman skins, the Death Ray, the Dismantler, also Merciless Wing and the other variants of that. All of them have raised iron sights or skinny wingmans. Peacekeepers, the Lone Star and the Superstar, raised iron sights. The Battle Pass Flatline skin, which I do not have. All of these skins have better iron sights, which make the screen less cluttered when using them, which if you get them off drop is going to be huge, as their normal iron sights kind of suck. Hemlock, for instance, I don't think there's any pay to win skins with this that make the iron sights better. Right, at number 3 we have Colorblind sayings. The only reason I suggest putting this on is, as you can see, it changes the colour of the red dots or the reticles, making it easier to put on targets. Yellow, vibrant colour stands out, as opposed to the default red, which on certain skins and characters it kind of blends in. For instance, there it's completely gone, but that's because the character's face is red. But I would highly recommend just changing it to either this one or this one is quite good as well. Both yellow, both vibrant and stand out. Right, up next at number 4 we have controller layout. Now controller players are a huge disadvantage in this game when it comes to stuff like movement and looting. We're very restricted, but with certain layouts there is actually ways you can B-hop, movement, all that. So let's go to my controller. Now the first one I would recommend is a button puncher, which switches circle to melee or B if you're on Xbox, and then your right stick to crouch. The reason I say this is because it is also a very good technique to B-hopping. Very good for claw players, and that's some extra movement. But if you don't want to play claw, I would recommend going to custom sayings. So customized. This, in my personal opinion, is the best layout for people who don't want to play claw or don't want to buy a scuff. Basically set the sticks, right stick to jump, left stick to crouch. The interact I've put to R1, you could do whatever you personally want to that. Put auto sprint on and leave it on just circle, it doesn't really matter. I would also recommend turning crouch hold on, as that also helps with B-hopping. Alright guys, number 5 we have stretch stress. This one's only for PC. Just a little tip to help the dummies or the targets, other legends look a little bit bigger. So here is in normal resolution and here is side by side with stretched resolution. To change this you simply need to go into your video, click on aspect ratio. This will be the default, change it to 16:10, then just press apply. At number 6 is a way for you to traverse the buildings in World's Edge, mainly the ones in Fragment and Skyhook. All of these buildings have a way you can climb the outside rather than taking the zipline and getting fried. You can actually climb on the vents on the front. There's also ones around the back of the most buildings. This one is in Skyhook. If you ever need to use that, just simply follow what I'm doing on screen and you'll be able to surprise your enemies. Alright guys, so coming in at number 7 we have a quick little tip just to let you know if you're in circle, if you're playing the ring's edge. If the white circle is flashing, you are not in. If it's still, then you are. This is a good way to tell if you're in ranked and you're playing ring's edge and you're not quite sure whether a spot is in or out of the circle. Oh, sorry to all the controller players out there, but this next tip is unfortunately only for keyboard and mouse, and it's tap strafing, which is one of the best movement techniques in Apex. And it's actually quite straightforward to do. Simply do a slide jump, hold down either A or D, depending if you want to go left or right, and then spam your input key, so W, or I would recommend also binding scroll wheel up. So the next tip I have for you is to use your environment, especially in situations where you're in a 1v3. Now as you can see on screen, the clip I'm showing, my teammate is down. I'm in a 1v3 against this team. I'm playing Wraith luckily, so I have her phase, but I'm trying to get it into 1v1s or into 2v1s. Playing doors is one of the best things you can do in this game, as if an enemy melees it open, you have a split second where they're stuck in an animation of the meleeing, and you can actually get huge damage, which I do in this thing. As you can see, I killed 2 of them because they're both stuck in the animation. I then get beamed by a mirage. I need to hide, I need to get my health back. So what I do is I play this bin,
I wait until my phase comes back. I then phase to another double door. I hold the double door. I pop a bat. I was going to pop more, but he broke the door. And again, he's stuck in the animation. I get some shots off on him, break his armor, nearly die as I run out of ammo, but luckily managed to clutch up. Using your environment in Apex Legends is the best play. It's so perfect. Its Apex movement is honestly S tier. Best movement battle royale out there, and no other game lets you do stuff like this. Alright guys, so the final tip I have for you today is that you need to learn from your mistakes. Save your death clips, rewatch them. I cannot tell you how incredible it is to learn from mistakes. It helps you improve greatly as a player. For instance, the clip on screen right now. I'm holding a door, I'm healing, I get pushed. A guy opens it, I get a shot into him, I then immediately try going for an armor, when in reality, I should have held the door, popped my small heals, he would have had to kick it open, and I would have won the fight. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also comment if you want me to make more videos like this. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.